My name is Louise, and today we are going to really get grounded. As the world is kind of moving through this very transformational situation that we're all in together, I find it very, very important to ground and really connect with myself on a very deep level. Connecting with my body and my breath can help me do that, and really get deep into the core of me where I really and truly feel and know that everything is okay. Even when things don't seem okay, I personally believe that there is some kind of higher purpose with it all, whatever it may be, for something else to happen or for eventually a greater good to unfold. So maybe you resonate and maybe you don't, and that's absolutely fine. This is a hard, challenging situation, I think, for everybody. So today's flow is about grounding, really connecting with your breath. So let's just begin. Actually, today we're going to begin standing up. So coming to the top of your mat, we're going to begin in mountain pose. So just begin by standing as you normally will, rooting down through the balls of your feet, really rooting down, like through the heel and the outer edges of your foot, grounding down as if you're grabbing the mat. If you're lifting up your toes, it's a little bit easier to get that feeling of really grabbing around the mat. And then let that feeling of rootedness ripple up into your legs, activating your legs, your thighs, your calves. And then coming up into your pelvic floor here, into your hips, making sure that the butt is not sticking out or kind of curving, tucking under, but that we have a nice neutral pelvic floor. Coming all the way up into your belly, making sure that we're activating our core, navel to the spine, and kind of pulling in and up the energy. If you're kind of bending in your knees and then sucking it up, you're activating your core. Coming all the way up to your shoulders, up to your collarbone, nice and open, but still keeping the hips neutral, letting the palms shine out to the front of the room or wherever you're doing it. And then just stay here for a moment and breathe. Feel your breath moving freely all the way down into your belly. And then let it come out through your nose or your mouth, whatever feels most natural. 2 more times, breathing all the way in. And exhale fully. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Good. Just a little bit of grounding. So with this nice feeling, let's take a deep inhale. Reach the arms all the way up and over the head. Reaching all the way up as you're rooting down. Kind of separating at the middle here. Bottom rooting down, top reaching up. And exhale. Place the palms together and bring the hands down in front of the heart space. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, bring the hands down in front of the heart space. From here, we're going to open up the hands into cactus arms. Let's take a deep inhale here now. Open the chest, bringing the shoulder blades to meet at the back. And then on the exhale, we're going to close it off, separating the shoulder blades. 2 more times. Inhale, open the heart, still rooting down. Exhale, closing. Inhale, open. And exhale, closing. On the next inhale, just bring it all the way back to your neutral standing position, to your mountain pose. Beautiful. Now let's take a deep inhale. Reach the arms all the way up. And on the exhale, we're going to fold forward. So just let your upper body come slowly down. As this is the first forward fold, the hamstrings might be a bit tight. Keep the knees bent here. As your ribs meet the thighs, you kind of let the rest of your upper body just melting down. If it's in your reach, you can wrap your arms around the elbows here and just let yourself hang heavy. You can sway a little bit from side to side, allowing a bit of tension to be released from your spine. Also your neck and your shoulders, just let them sway back and forth. Really nice. Now slowly come to a halt. Let's take an inhale, come halfway up. You can have your fingertips on the mat or on the shins. Spine is straight. Exhale, forward fold. One more time, inhale, halfway up. And exhale, bringing the palms down onto the mat, stepping it back into plank. Inhale here, navel to spine, shoulders over the wrists. On the exhale, lower the knees and bring your bum all the way back to your heels, coming into child's pose. Very good. Now bring your hands over towards the left and just kind of stretch your right side of the body here. Maybe your forehead is on the mat, maybe your forehead is up. It doesn't really matter, just see where you're at today. Keep breathing, deep breaths all the way in. Inhale, coming back to center. And exhale, we're bringing it over towards the right side. Keeping that left armpit turning down towards the mat, so we're not lifting up like this, but we're really making an effort of letting the armpit root down towards the mat. And just breathe. Creating some space into the side bodies so we can breathe a little bit more easy. Inhale here. And exhale, bringing it back to center. On the next inhale, we're going to root down through the knees, curving the spine, bringing ourselves all the way up to a tabletop. When our hips are over the knees, let the hips sink down towards the mat and then let the chest and the chin follow. Inhale, lifting up, and then exhale, pushing back into child's pose. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, let the hips drop down and let the chest and the chin follow. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, pushing back into child's pose. And the last time, inhale, curving the spine. Exhale, dropping the hips, chest, and chin. Now stay here for a moment. Move your hands so they are underneath your shoulders, pressing down through the tops of your feet. Inhale, coming up to cobra, giving a little bit of pressure down through the hands, shoulders roll back, elbows in. Exhale, tuck the toes under, bring the bum back towards the heels, and from here press up and you're in your downward facing dog. So just take a moment here, step it out a little bit, getting into those hamstrings. Remember, it doesn't matter if your heels are on or off the mat, knees can be bent. Just try to keep your head in between your upper arms. Good. Now inhale here. Exhale, bending in the knees, coming back to your tabletop. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale. Inhale. And on the exhale, bending in the knees, tabletop. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take your inhale. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Awesome. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Open the mouth and exhale. Inhale, lifting the left leg up behind you, keeping the toes pointing down towards the floor. Bending in the right knee and exhale. Open up the hip over towards the right side. Let the foot drop down over towards the right side. Keeping that left armpit rooting down towards the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, bringing that left foot all the way up to the top of the mat. Inhale, elongating through the spine, coming all the way up into our high lunge. So left knee is over the ankle, right foot is shooting back through the heel, coming up high on the toes, reaching the arms all the way up. Exhale, keeping this nice activation of the legs, lowering, only dipping as you feel the mat on your knee. Inhale, bringing it back up. Exhale, lower, keeping the navel to the spine here, activating the core. Inhale, up. Last time, then we're going to stay down. Exhale, lower right knee all the way down onto the mat. Let the top of the foot rest down onto the mat. Inhale, reaching up. Open the heart and an exhale. Let the arms come out to the side. So nice. Let's do that one more time. Remember to keep navel to spine here. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, open up the heart. Arms come out to the side. One more time. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, open the heart. Good. Now inhale, reaching up. Exhale, both hands come down on either side of the left foot. Placing left hand on the left knee, curling up the toes on the left foot. Take a deep inhale and exhale. We're opening up that left knee to the side as I am kind of turning over towards the right side. So I'm separating myself from my left knee. Nice, feels good on the hips. Deep inhale. And on the exhale, we're bringing it back to center, taking the left knee back under left ankle, left hand under left shoulder. Tucking the back toes under, lifting up the knee. Take an inhale. As we're inhaling, rooting down through the fingertips, bringing that left foot back and up, pulling it up towards us. Exhale, opening up over towards the right side into a side angle. Now on an inhale, if you feel it, extend the arm and the leg out. If not, just stay where you are. Deep inhale and exhale, bringing it back to center. Inhale, keeping that activation, and maybe you can bring that left foot all the way up to the top of the mat. Inhale, elongate through the spine. Exhale, bending in the back knee and the right knee, and give a little push, and just let that right foot hover a little bit. Move the hands a little bit further forward so they're under the shoulder. Inhale, maybe stretching out through the left leg. Nice, maybe just stay here. Work on that hip flexibility a little bit. If you want to take it a little bit further, we can come up and balance coming into warrior 3. So bending a little bit in the left knee, coming all the way up. Take inhale and exhale. Maybe your arms can go to the top in front of your head. Gather the hands and create that separation as you're rooting backwards and reaching forwards. So whether or not you are just keeping the leg up with the hands on the mat, we're going to take a deep inhale and very gently lowering that back leg, right leg all the way back down in line with the left one. Inhale, arms reaching all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. All the way down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, place the hands down onto the mat, stepping it back into plank. Exhale, lower the knees, chest and chin all the way down onto the mat, pushing the knees away from the body. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes under, bring the bum back towards the heels, coming up into downward facing dog. The other side, inhale, right leg lifts all the way up behind, bending in the right knee, opening up the hip, let the right foot fall over towards the left side, keeping the right armpit rooting down towards the mat. Deep inhale. Exhale, bringing it all the way up to the top of the mat. Inhale, elongate through the spine, reaching the arms all the way up and over the head into your high lunge. Now on the exhale, activating the core, navel to spine. Let the left knee lower all the way down onto the mat. As you're touching the mat, inhale, coming all the way back up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Keep the opening of the heart. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Last time, let's stay down. Exhale, lower, all the way down. Let the back foot rest on the mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open the heart. Nice. 2 more times. Inhale, reach. Expand your chest and open up. 1 more time. Inhale, reach, 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 and open on the exhale. Oh, it feels so nice. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, let both hands come down on either side of the right foot. Now, putting the weight over on the left hand, placing right hand on the right knee, curling the toes up on the foot here. Take a deep inhale, elongate the spine, and exhale, push the right knee away from you, reaching yourself over towards the left side. Just see where you're at. Small movements, bigger movements, it's all good. Any movement is good. Let's take a deep inhale here. Exhale, bringing right knee back into center, knee over the ankle, right hand under the right shoulder, tuck the back toes under, lifting the knee. Inhale, sliding back the right foot, keeping the knee in towards the chest. Exhale, opening up over towards the left side. Now you can just keep it here, or inhale, extend. Exhale here, and inhale, bringing it all the way back to center. Exhale, planting that right foot all the way back onto the mat. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, bending in the left knee. Give it a little push. And come all the way up to a one-legged position here. Now stay here. That's enough. Work on the balance. Work on your hip flexibility. If you want to take it a bit further, we'll come all the way up into Warrior 3. So inhale, coming up, keeping the core engaged. Arms can come back. And then slowly, with control, reach them forward. Feeling that pull action in the midline. Deep inhale. Exhale wherever you are. Bring that left knee, the left foot all the way back down onto the mat. Inhale, arms reaching all the way up, over the head. And exhale, all the way down. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. And exhale, lower the palms and just step it back into plank. Inhale here, lower the knees, and then lower the chest and the chin all the way down onto the mat. And we're just going to stay here. Just stay here for a moment. Just moving my pillows. Now take the arms out to cactus arms again and let them rest on the floor. Let your forehead rest on the mat. So we have a nice 90-degree angle in the elbow, pressing down through the tops of the feet. Inhale, lifting the arms, let the head and the chest follow. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. The last time, inhale, lift. Now exhale, stay. Inhale, extend the arms back and exhale. Inhale, lift the legs. Exhale. One more cycle of breath. Inhale. And exhale, placing the hands under the shoulders. Inhale, lifting into cobra. And exhale, bringing your bum all the way back, spreading your shins apart so that you can sit down. I'm going to move forward a little bit. So you can sit down with your bum in between your heels. So I realize that this position is not going to be great for everybody, as with everything. So what you can do here is take, if you have a block or a book, you can sit on that. That relieves some of the pressure in the knee. You can also extend one leg out, so you only have one leg bent at the time. And if it just doesn't work for you that way, just go ahead and sit all the way up on your calves. And then you can work on opening up your heart, rolling the shoulders back and opening up the chest. So just see where you're at. I'm going to sit back down in between my heels into a hero's pose. So what I want us to do here is make sure that we're tucking the tailbone underneath towards the knees. And very gently just start to come all the way back. See where you're at. Maybe your all the way is here and that's enough. You stay here and you breathe. Maybe you can come down on your elbows and you breathe here. If your knees start to lift up from the mat, then come up a little bit. You know, then you've kind of taken it a little bit too far. So just let your body lead the way, whatever it feels like doing today. It's a nice stretch on the front thigh. Maybe you are actually able to go all the way down. So as we're doing that, I'm going to get a huge gap here in my lower back. So I'm trying to eliminate it by tucking my tailbone under and then relaxing my abdominals here, relaxing as much as possible, and just breathe. Very good. Place one hand under here, under the hole, under your lower back if you're all the way down. Take an inhale, press down into that hand, and let yourself come all the way back up. Now just kind of move your legs out to the side. We'll come into a wide-legged forward fold. So just spread your legs wide open. So if this is not comfortable and you're sitting like this, gather your legs a little bit. Maybe that will help. If not, maybe you want to bend in the knees a little bit. Okay? So just see where you are at. Take a deep inhale, reaching upwards through the crown of your head and downwards through the sit bones. We'll take some big circles as if we're stirring a big pot of soup here. Inhale, reaching forward, and exhale back. Inhale, forward, exhale back. Remember to flex the feet. Last round on this side, then we'll take a pause, coming back to center. We'll do the other side. Inhale, forward, exhale, back. One more round. And the last round. Very good. Now we'll take a deep inhale, reach the arms all the way up, and then exhale, folding forward. See where you're at, and just stay for a moment. Breathe wherever you're at. Maybe you still want to kind of sway a little bit from side to side, so just do that, whatever feels right in your body. Inhale, coming halfway up, and exhale all the way up. So just gently bringing the heels back in towards you, taking your peace fingers, wrapping them around your big toe. And after this stretch, maybe we're going to be able to kind of extend the legs out to the side, but in like a tripod position where we're balancing on our tailbone and sit bones. Exhale, lower. Inhale, the other side. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Change sides. Maybe you can see if you can balance a little bit, lifting up the other foot. Maybe extending the other foot. Maybe you're kind of in a sitting happy baby pose. That's fine. It's nice. Maybe you can extend the legs all the way out, sitting up super tall, opening up the chest. Deep inhales here. Just enjoy it for a moment. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale very gently, one leg at a time. Bring it back to center. And we'll just take it into one little boat pose. Sitting all the way back onto your tripod. Inhale, lifting up the legs. Grab a hold under the knees and exhale. Roll yourself all the way down onto your mat. Wrapping your arms around the knees and just roll for a moment from side to side. Now bringing your hands around the right knee. Inhale, extending left leg all the way up into the air. Exhale, lower until your left heel meets the mat. Inhale, rolling the shoulders back. And exhale, putting a little bit more pressure down through that right knee, down towards the chest. Wind relieving pose on the right side. Just take a moment. Really let your breath move all the way down and into your lower belly. Deep inhale. And on the exhale, let's move that right knee over towards the left side. So what happens is the right shoulder comes up. So make an effort to get that right shoulder back onto the mat, and then from there continue your rotation. Good. Deep inhale. And exhale, we're bringing it back to center. Bring the left knee into the chest. Wrapping both hands around the left knee. Inhale, right leg reaches all the way up. Exhale, lower the leg all the way down until the ankle, heel meets the mat. Inhale, rolling the shoulders back. Exhale, putting a bit more pressure down through that left knee. Deep inhale. And exhale. Really feel the breath moving all the way in to your lower belly. Very soothing, very calming for your nervous system. Just enjoy it. Enjoy it while it lasts. Invite these emotions of ease and calmness into your body. You don't have to resist it. It's good. It's okay. We don't gain anything from being in panic mode or in fear mode, other than we feel really horrible. So let these emotions that make you feel nice, even if it's just for a moment, invite them in. Enjoy them. Take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, we're bringing the left knee over towards the right side. So just roll with it. And then take an inhale. Get that left shoulder back down onto the mat. The left knee is going to lift up a little bit, but that's fine. You're going to breathe. You're going to separate on the mid-rim here. Very gently. The knee will get drawn back down towards your mat or your floor. And the left arm can just come out to the side, whatever feels right. If you want to rest it on your ribs, whatever feels right, just go with it. Deep inhale. And exhale, we're bringing it back to center. Just wrap your arms around your knees. Give yourself a really big hug. Just rolling a little bit from side to side. Very good. So now just let your feet come down onto the mat and extend them all the way out. And you can stay here for a little bit. Roll your shoulder blades under. Let the tailbone elongate down towards the heels. And you can just breathe. If you have the space, if you have the time, if you don't have kids running around while you're doing this, even if you do, invite them to lie down with you under a blanket, or just lie and cuddle with yourself, your dog, your partner. Just take maybe a moment and stay here in your Shavasana and breathe and soak in these beautiful feelings of ease, peace, calmness. We can cultivate all of these feelings within ourselves, not determined by external factors. You can control how you feel. It is your superpower. We all can do that. It is so hard to do at times when we go through challenging moments, challenging periods, but we can do it at least for a short moment. We can find that little breath of air. Let that sink into your body. Really feel it. You've got this. We've got this. Everything is going to be okay. And with this, I say thank you for joining me for today's practice. Namaste.